Have you ever wanted to import your Satisfactory blueprints onto a dedicated server? Or wanted a dedicated server and worried that you'd have to rebuild all your blueprints from scratch? Well, if so, this video should show you how to do exactly that. And I do know a few of you want that because we've been having a few questions in various videos about it. Now, I will also mention that I do run my dedicated servers through low.ms. We are partnered with them, so I will be using that as an example. But most dedicated server providers should work in a similar way. So first, on your dedicated server, you're going to want to unlock the blueprint designer in the hub. You'll then want to build the blueprint designer and create a blueprint. It doesn't need to be fancy, it can just be a foundation block as a blueprint. That will do. The reason for this though is that the save file will not be created. So it won't create a blueprint save folder until the blueprints have been used at least once. Also, do note that there are no other blueprints available in this save, as you can currently see, as we've only just unlocked blueprints in our old save. Now, if you don't have a dedicated server but do plan on getting one, do check out low.ms. We are partnered with them and they offer 20% off your first month if you use our link in the description and the code Totalxclipse at checkout. This will also make the following steps easier, as you'll be using the same service that I'm using, and it'll also help if you're wanting to have mods on your server, because once mods are available on dedicated servers, we will be doing a video on how to add that to low.ms servers as well. Now, if you've uploaded a save to your dedicated server, you should also note that you will have to once again create a blueprint on the server, even if you've been using blueprints prior to that in your save. As we mentioned before, you won't have that blueprint save file created on your dedicated server, and you need that so that we can move our files into that folder. Now, at this point, you can jump across to your server manager, click the service that you're wanting to add the blueprints to, and locate the save files. This should be inside the file manager, followed by factory game, saved, and then save games. At this point, you should notice the blueprints folder, and this is where we're going to be uploading our blueprints to. The next thing that you need to do is open your own local files and locate the blueprints in your game folder on your PC. Again, you should find this in local, factory game, saved, and then blueprints. Select the save game blueprints folder your blueprints are located in, and from here you can select the blueprints that you want to use on the server. You'll need at least the SBP file, but you'll notice there are two files with each blueprint. The SBP config file you can also add onto your dedicated server and copy that across with the SBP file, but that just includes the information that you saved the blueprint as, for example, the description and I believe the icons as well. Now, with low.ms, you can just drag these files into the file manager and they'll upload, but other dedicated servers may be different. They may have a specific upload section, for example. You can see I've selected several blueprints, as I'm not sure what blueprints I have include items that I haven't yet unlocked, as it's an older save. But I do believe that if you do not have the unlocked item, then the blueprint won't actually be viewable in the blueprint selector until you've actually unlocked that item. I could be mistaken though, do correct me if I'm wrong. But once uploaded, if you jump into the server, you'll notice that the blueprints are still not available. Now, the reason for this is pretty simple though. You need to make sure that you stop the server and then restart the server for these changes to take place. So if you're having issues, do make sure you do that. That's probably the issue. And then once done, you should be able to jump into the save, and as you can see here, we have the blueprints available. At first, only a couple are available, but after a few moments, the rest do become available, allowing us to use them on our dedicated server. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. It has been a short one, but I felt it would be good to let you guys know, as I don't think there's any other content on the internet about that. If you did find this helpful, please do hit the thumbs up, and if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. Special thanks does go to all of our amazing supporters on Patreon. Without them, we couldn't do this content. Notably our Solo Clips patrons, James Owen, Firefless and Treble, as well as our Lunas, the Calamity, Ben Star and That Dude AW, as well as our Blood Moon of the day, which today is the Viking Brit. Until next time, as always, ciao for now.